Now use your knowledge of the distributive property and rewrite the following equation to make it true. So 8 plus 6 times 5 equals 70. 6 times 5 equals 30. And 8 plus 30 equals 38. So in the current form, this equation is not true. We need to arrive at 70. So what could we change in our question? We could add our brackets. And once we add our brackets becomes our first step of operation. So 8 plus 6 equals 14. And 14 times 5 equals 70. And 70 is our correct answer. Let's look at the next example. Rewrite the question in a form that makes the equation true. So if we start with the order of operations, we start with 2 times 5, which equals 10. And 13 minus 10 equals 3, which does not give us 55. So how could you rewrite this question? We could add brackets. Now our brackets becomes the first step in our calculation. 13 minus 2 equals 11. 11 times 5 equals 55, which makes our equation true. Let's look at the next example. Currently, if we start with the order of operations, we have to start with 8 times 6. So 8 times 6 equals 48. So 5 plus 48 equals 53 minus 2, which gives us 51. We can see that this does not make the equation true. So how could we rewrite this question? If we add our brackets around the 6 and the 2, this becomes our first operation. So 6 minus 2 equals 4. Then we say 8 times 4, which equals 32. 5 plus 32 equals 37. So this does not make our equation true. Let's look at another example. If we add brackets around the 5 and the 8, this becomes our first operation. So 5 plus 8 equals 13. Then 13 times 6 equals 78. 78 minus 2 equals 76. This makes our equation true. Let's look at the last example. 100 minus 4 times 2 times 7. Our first step would be to say 4 times 2, which equals 8. 100 minus 8 equals 92. And 92 plus 7 equals 99. We can see that our equation is not true. So what can we change that makes the equation true? Let's see what happens if we add brackets around the 2 plus 7. So now we need to start with 2 plus 7, which equals 9. Next we do multiplication. 4 times 9 equals 36. And 100 minus 36 equals 64. This makes our equation true. In this video, we used our knowledge of the distributive property to make the following equations true.